my phone took a dump and I had to get a new battery and a new screen for it, but it's working again and now I can make videos again. So let me show you the progress of where we've gotten on the install on the new F20B. We are almost there. It runs, it starts, you know, all that. It's installed. I just gotta do these things, so let me show you. So we're gonna have to hook this up. It just goes right there with a little rubber coupler. We need to hook up the drain from there to here on the oil pan, and then we need to hook up the exhaust, which I already built the downpipe, and we're gonna run that from there to back there. But we already got this piece which connects it, so we're pretty much just gonna run it to right there. I just got done shaving down the block so that we can put the half shaft in on this side. You have to shave the block off on the back right here. It's kind of a little bit of a project, but I got that knocked out, so that's all done. Now I'm gonna bolt that on, and I'm gonna bolt the half shaft in, and I'm gonna put both the drive shafts in. I got the oil pan swapped over. I don't remember if I put that on the last video. Oh yeah, look at, on another note, dude, I have so much room now between the engine and this. Like, I didn't never have that much room before. Look, you could literally see where it was touching right there. It used to touch right on that. And now we got like a 1/4 inch almost. Oh yeah, I moved the radiator. So I re-welded the mounts. This one's closer, and I use this little spacer on that one to get it out. And that's how I got the downpipe to fit up there. Doesn't have like a whole lot of room, but now let's go up top. And so yeah, I got the radiator. This is how it's looking. The radiator is kind of cockeyed in there so that the downpipe can fit. Welded that all up, got that in there, got that re-sprayed and then bolted on. This turbo is bolted on. Yeah, the engine's in. Only thing we need to do is those couple things I mentioned. Put a new hose here and wrap all this in heat wrap, and then wrap that in the gold tape I got. And then the valve cover, I just got this one on here for now. The other valve cover is getting the 2 bungs welded on right here and right here, and they're gonna run to the catch can, which is gonna sit right there. So that's a quick little update on it. We're almost done. A new turbo looks sweet. So almost there. That GT30 life. Let me show you. I got a couple pieces in right here. Well, just this actually. Just got this today. It's the oil drain fitting, and then I got this over here at Napa. That 3/8 or yeah 3/8 national pipe thread to -10 AN. So should be pretty sweet. We got some synchro mesh right here for the transmission, and then we got our 2 rolls of heat wrap, the roll of gold tape, and 2 V-bands, but we're only going to use 1. And then we got a new 90 for the intercooler. That's it, guys. You guys missed the welding of the downpipe because that was when my phone was down. But I did build the downpipe. It came out pretty good. Only weld I have left to do is the one right around this, because not sure how I'm gonna do it. I might do it in the car because I don't want to unbolt the turbo. But you know, I might just unbolt the turbo. Yeah, I will just unbolt the turbo and weld it. But yeah, that's it. So next thing we're gonna work on is like the next project is I'm gonna rebuild this little piece right here that goes to this, because it's just I feel like it's a weak link. So I've got both the flanges. All I need is the pipe in the middle, and that'll be done here soon. So Alright, I just got the drain hooked up. I just kind of did it hand tight. I'm gonna start it and pull it out. It's gonna be like the longest I've ran it since put the motor in, but I've got the downpipe on there. We've finally got some oil going to the turbo. The drain is hooked up, like I said, but it's just hand tight. Valve cover is literally held on by one bolt. It's just chilling right now. I'm literally waiting. The only thing I'm waiting for now is the valve cover to come back from the welder, and that's it. And after that, I'm gonna put it together the rest of the way. I'm probably gonna button up a couple more things, you know, put the alternator on, and then finish up the downpipe from there to the rest of the exhaust. Alright, I just ran that thing over, scared the shit out of me. But there she is, she's running, dude. So sounds pretty good, honestly. I don't want it to get too hot because there's nothing hooked up to it, but we'll idle for just a little while. Everything looks real good, man. I mean, I'm stoked. Oil pressure is pretty decent for at idle. Fluctuating a little bit, nothing crazy though. But yeah, there it is, guys. She's installed and running, so now we just got to get the rest of the stuff hooked up. So let me shut this off real quick. Oh yeah, we got this little thing too. Danny gave it to us. It's a fuel pressure gauge by grams, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, guys, stay tuned for the rest of it, and we're gonna get this thing tuned, and then we're gonna hit it with methanol injection. So there's a lot to come. Don't miss out. Don't forget to like the video, throw a comment, suggestion, whatever you got to say, I want to hear it. And last but not least, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, white trash racing, baby. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another white trash racing video. Today we are working on getting the exhaust finished up the rest of the way and getting every little last thing buttoned up and make it look nice and pretty and all that. So right now I'm working on a turbo. Last night I finished up the weld right here. It's not the prettiest, but I finished up the weld right there for the flange, from the downpipe to the flange, so that weld's done. Now all I gotta do is connect this downpipe to that right there, so that we can go the rest of the way. I'm about to go underneath and put that in its put that V-band in and get something to hold that up, and then I'm gonna mock it up and get this thing fitted up. Check it out. So I got this little pie cut right here, and there's another pie cut there, and I just shoved them inside of the V-band right here so I could show you what I'm about to do. So we're trying to fill that gap, and we stick this V-band in there. Hang on, we gotta spin the V-band. 1 second, bear with me. Okay, we stick the V-band in there. Like that. You see it pretty much matches up. You just gotta, anyways, that's gonna go there. So we're gonna put that there, and we got that. Rest of the exhaust done. Kind of had a dent right there. I tried to pull it out with the torch. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Not too worried about it. Okay, I got everything welded up. Got the O2 bung welded on there, and I got the V-bands welded on. Let me come down here, I'll show you what we got going on here. So from there to here, and here to there, got everything welded on. As you can see, it hang on a second. Oh, anyways, it just popped off the top, and shoot. But yeah, It was fitting good. It fits good. Fits great. That's what we're gonna go with right now because I'm having some serious problems. Okay, anyways, that thing just fell off of me. It fits really good. We got both the V-bands welded on, and we got the O2 bung welded on. So at this point, I'm gonna start putting everything back together. I'm gonna bolt the turbo on. I'm gonna put on the little, this thing goes right there. So I'm gonna put that on, the rubber boot. And I'm gonna put the rest of the bolts in the turbo. I'm gonna tighten up the drain line and all that, how it's supposed to be. And then gotta wrap this. Gotta put the other boost pipe on. I gotta get another top radiator hose because it's gonna be a little different now the way I got the radiator sitting. The bottom one is gonna work just fine. What else do we got? I think that's it. I have like 2 bolts in the intake manifold that aren't tight or aren't on it. Oh, and this is the other thing I wanted to show you guys. So this is where the catch can's gonna sit. We got these 2 bungs right here welded onto the valve cover. So that looks really sweet. Came out pretty good. Had a local welder, a buddy, he welded them on. Pretty good. I'm not very good at welding aluminum, so I didn't want to mess with that. But okay, so we got the 290s right here, and then we got our catch can from eBay. I think I paid like 20 or 30 bucks for this thing, pretty cheap. And then it has like a little thing right here on the back, the bracket, and then there's 2 holes in the frame right there that already have threads in them. So I'm gonna build a little bracket that holds this thing right about like that. This thing also has a dipstick right here. That's pretty sweet. So I'm gonna build a bracket that holds that, and then I'll run the AN lines to it. And so we'll have a catch can now. That's gonna be great. Just wanted to show you guys these welds. This is with the wire feed, and it's stainless wire. Not the best, but hey, they're pretty decent, huh? And check out the ones right here on the bung. They came out alright. Not the best in the world, but hey. These ones right here were my first ones. I'm not ashamed to show them. They were pretty gnarly. But they're gonna hold just fine. Watch, I got a couple of good beads on here too. Okay, I lied. There's not very many good ones on there. But on that one down there, I got some pretty nice beads. There was some good ones on that one, so. That's what we're welding it with. The old Craftsman. These are some of my TIG welds from when I first built the car. They're subpar. but they got the job done this whole entire time, so I can't really complain. Alright, it's almost 5 in the morning, and I've gotten a pretty good jump on everything. Check it out. So I got the turbo bolted on, I got the alternator in, the belt is tight, I got the exhaust bolted up, I got the O2 sensor in, I got the wastegate bolted on. It's nice and tight. You know what, actually I'm gonna double check that it is tight. Yeah, that thing's tight. So that's turbo's on, the exhaust bolted up, put the radiator in there just to see how it's gonna fit, and we've got an alright amount of room. Nothing too crazy, I'm not worried about it. I put the other boost pipe on so that I can hear how the car is actually gonna sound right now when I start it. There's no water hooked up, so I'm not gonna run it for a whole lot of time, but I do want to start it again just to get a good idea of how it's gonna sound. So that means that the stock F20B idle is pretty close to where mine idled at. Hell yeah. Tripster over here says to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Isn't that right? Oh no, my finger!